Make fun of myself.
Oh, they're going. Going. Are we live? I don't have game sound.
That'll keep me tight.
Forgot that I muted my L4D2 when we played our match. That's how you try hard. You mute your game. You can focus really hard.
Alright, I registered myself as a caster. Hopefully my add-ons will work.
Whenever I try to register as a caster, it tells me I'm not good enough.
Reloading.
Mike, are we good? Are we going?
We're live. Alright, let's do this.
Alright boys, here we go. Welcome to the Watchl4d tournament, round 3 on Swamp Fever between Team S3 and 757. That's what we're gonna call them because I don't know what the S is. Team Super Sassy Sergeants is gonna be walking up to the event. They're gonna be hitting it pretty soon here. Baiting out some common, looking for Smoker to come in.
Get ready.
Infected are gonna drop the Smoker in and go for a pullback, but it doesn't look like they're gonna get anything. And instead, it looks like they're just gonna go for some damage. Decent amount of damage already done to survivors. Tank was already played, it looks like. But that's a lot of bleed going through the rest of the map, so if 757 can chip down Rochelle a bit more, they'll be in a pretty good spot for this map. By the way, am I solo casting, or are you going to be like, hey, yeah, or I just need to know, so I'm not like, hey, Ninja, what do you think about that?
I will be your assistant.
Alright, cool.
But yeah, I guess it's more or less your show.
Alright, do this then. Another attack coming in. Actually chipped down a lot of the health bonus there. They got rid of all the perm except for Rochelle's, and one little tick on Ellis. Boat is pretty much here, so we're probably going to see one hit on the way to it. Survivors will be making their way over there any second now. They might try to wait out the rest of this horde, but that's just more bleed. Infected don't really have the most optimal hit for this. Unless they just want to go for damage, then they have a great hit. Looks like that's what they're going to do.
Cards got level there.
Yeah. Not much coming out of that. Still sitting on 200 health bonus, which is pretty low for this early in the map, but still possible to make it. And as long as they hold on to Rochelle's perm, they should hold on to most of that bonus. They are going to make it onto the boat probably before anything spawns. Smoker's going to try to pull back, but not going to work.
This here is some bullshit.
They actually found some pills or something. Ugh. Up to 260 health bonus. Making their way across the river.
Got anything inspirational to say as we enter the swamps?
Boomer's going to be spawning up here on the right. And expected to have a tri-cap, so let's see what they can do with it.
Yeah, I'm walking through that valley and I'm kicking some ass.
Probably just going to see Rochelle hiding in the back of the boat while her team goes out and baits it.
All right, let's roll.
Slowly moving their way up. Seems like Infected really want to wait to try to hit Rochelle, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to throw a boom onto her and land a pullback on her. They do get an in-cap in front, though, in the meantime, on Bully. He was the rest of their health bonus. But Rochelle's taking a decent amount of common chip right now, and that might actually be 3 in-caps here if Nick goes down. But I don't think he will, actually. See if anybody's black and white after that. I don't think so. No.
No, everyone's one down.
Yeah.
I'm a reload.
So, still survivable. Maybe they'll find some pills up ahead. Let's see what we can find. Nothing really for pills up ahead. Unless the thing blocks specs, I'm seeing it too, but I don't think it does. Boomer's gonna try to waddle in, but I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, it actually does land. And a nice little pound spin onto Rochelle. That will wipe out a lot of her perm health. That lowers the health bonus all the way down to 108. One more good hit like that, and survivors won't have anything to work with for a bonus. Actually, Coach is black and white. So, Infected could choose to try to kill him or just in-cap Rochelle. Probably killing him would be better, because that divides the score by 4th or whatever. But they'll probably just take whatever they see and know that both are pretty good.
I got it.
Nice reception charge there. Onto Nick.
That was a
actually
try
gonna be a lot
count
of
for a little
damage.
bit there, yeah.
Yeah, that's a kill onto Coach and an in-cap down low on Nick, and this is going to be really hard to recover from for survivors. They're going to be able to get him up, probably. Oh, they actually... I don't know, it looks like Ellis thought that maybe Rochelle was going to drop and pick up, but she didn't. It's going to give Infected even more times to get spawns up. Regardless, they're going to make it back up the ladder. Yeah, hit's coming up any second here. Boomer's looking for a boom from below. And he lands a nice 2-boom. They do have a tri-cap up. They're probably going to be going for this. Or actually, they only have a 2-cap, sorry. They have a spitter. But they can still do a lot of damage here. Wow, nice double charge into his talents. That could be a wide. Yep, there it is. So, really good Infected play there. We didn't get to see what happened with the tank, but I assume it was pure ownage. Let's see if Team 757 can match that Survivor. Wait, no. Let's see if they can do better than that Survivor. I don't think they want to match that. Let's see if they can match their skill on Infected with their skill on Survivor. That's how we're gonna say it.
Nick, what the hell? You shot the pilot.
Well, he wasn't doing a very good job once he became a zombie.
I'll leave that one to you.
True, he was a zombie, but he was also our only pilot.
Alright, well that
I
was
shot a
easy.
zombie. He was a zombie, Ellis. He must have gotten bitten before he picked us up.
Yeah.
They're
Finally, we get
excited, dude.
recognized for
They're
what we
so
really are.
excited.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
gonna be really excited until they realize who's casting it. Oh, it's Jacob. Well, might as well tune out.
My captain. My captain.
Alright.
Oh,
So...
I forgot I have to ready up.
Oh yeah. I remember when you didn't have to like have admin approval or whatever to cast. So like people in pugs would accidentally cast and then not be able to uncast. But yeah, Boomer gets popped right away. And pretty much shut down. A little bit of a charge going out. 25 damage out of that. Not bad, but they wanted a bit more there.
This will work.
Unfortunate Boomer got popped like that.
Hey, some guns.
But at least they all managed to spawn. That's a problem a lot of teams have been happening lately, is that they don't spawn their infected.
We should search
So
the houses
they
for
overcame that
supplies.
difficulty.
I've been having a big problem finding boomer spawns on these maps.
Yeah.
Did you shoot?
Honestly, I'm not a big fan of Swamp. I think it might be the least balanced campaign in the game, but
Hey, I'm
hey.
reloading.
No, could be worse. Could be,
It's good to get these maps out of the way.
yeah,
I'm a reload.
better to do
Yeah.
them early.
Yeah.
That's what I said about Dark Carnival too. I'm sick of seeing Dark Carnival in every finals game. Get it out week 1. Yeah. I think somebody got shut down. I don't remember. No, never mind. Tank spawns up, and servers are gonna be running back.
Reloading.
Gonna get skated, and they're probably gonna be dumping the spitter. Yep. Nice little 1-boom. That might give Tank some time to try to work a car in. Personally, I'm not a big fan of like messing around with this car too much. I usually just try to hit it like out in front of the gas station. That way, if survivors try to push forward, you have like a threat to work with. But primarily, I like to use the dumpster and the
The car up here.
car up front for this. I feel like a lot of people do that where it's like you already have 3 hittables, you don't need to get a 4th. like use the fourth one to zone them, you know? But a lot of people just like think the more is the better. Anyways, a little attack coming out here. Hunter lands for about 6 damage and gonna get cleared pretty quickly. He's gonna try to get a rock on the smoked guy, but it gets skeeted. Good skeet there by, I think that was Ellis. Survivors are gonna go LOS behind this truck. I've been seeing a lot of people do this lately, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Because if you were to like send a hit with 2, you know, and they try to go out and chip, and then you just saved a boomer when they all come running back in here, you land a nice boom, could be pretty bad for them. You see how they know spawns are up, so they're gonna run out. If you like send in a spawn or 2, they're gonna go running back and hide, and then you can get a 4 boom. Tank can commit with a capper plus the other one that comes up in a few seconds. No, I think it's kind of risky if you don't play it right, but if you play it right, it's pretty good. Anyways, they're gonna do some chip to tank here. Not really anything notable though. Looks like Infected have caught on to Survivor's plan. They're like, well, if you're just gonna give him free rage whenever we have spawns up, then why are we even attacking? We can send in 1 or 2 spawns at a time and still get rage. And I like that decision. It's smarter than just throwing in attacks over and over again and getting nothing. At least this way maybe you can get a lucky rock, maybe your boomer sees an opportunity and takes a boom. You don't have to force it. And it looks like he's gonna try it. Nice little boom coming out there.
Close rock too.
Yeah, rock was really close. Looks like Tanks wants to push in with that, and I think that's a good idea. Pretty hard to get a boom in this area, so he just needs to not tunnel with Scar too hard. Looks like he gave up on it actually. He's gonna get a corner here on too. Oh wow. He's got kneecap with the dumpster. He could get a kill here if he's... that dumpster hit was bad. It's gonna be hard to get a wipe here, but at the very least he can get some good damage. Wow, nice charger punches onto Rochelle. I think it might have been more beneficial to charge Coach because he was still kind of hoarded. They could have had a nice 2-cap, but he went with, I guess, the safe damage and just got
jockey
punches.
had the guy next to the dumpster.
The dumpster?
Yeah, it was just hanging there for a while, and the tank decided to go for the car instead.
Yeah, maybe he thought that if he went for the dumpster, he would get shut down before he could get a hit off, but I think he probably could have gotten it. It might have been like, well, if I stay by this car, they won't push me, but if I go up to the dumpster and he gets cleared, then I'll die instantly. I don't know. Seems like
That was
they're just
a
going for
proxy
safe plays.
from underneath the
Yeah.
truck.
I think what he might have done was, like, boomed from underneath, like, crouched and boomed. I think you can do that. I think the proxy might have hit them too, but I think he also, like, got the boom. I'm not sure. I think you can boom him out of there, though. I think he could have maybe tried to hit a dumpster there when they were all grouped in the corner. Oh, it's AI.
I thought he was gonna do that. Oh, it was AI.
That explains it. If it wasn't AI, I think he could have. I didn't even notice him coming in.
I want you to have this.
All things said and done, pretty decent tank. You just want to get some bleed early on this map, and they got an in-cap and about 90 damage under a shell, as well as about 40 on a coach. So, pretty good tank. Boomer's gonna get a 1 boom, and pretty much shut down other than that. So Survivors are gonna try to rush this button and get it started ASAP.
Reloading.
Matter of what spawns Infected are gonna get though. If they get something bad like Hunter, Jockey, Spitter, Boomer, then not much they can really do about it. But if they get like a Charger or even just a Smoker Jockey, they'll be in a good spot to get a hit on this run back.
Reloading.
I think some people tunnel this. Oh wow, they might get this as charge. This Charger needs spawn. Oh wow, they got it. Wow, I didn't expect that.
Oh shit, man. Oh shit.
You really don't see that happen often unless you have like a nice tri-cap or I guess a 2-cap and then a good boom. But they just caught Dylan out of position there.
They used all their ammo too to clear the jockey, and
Yeah,
didn't have any for that charger.
it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because if you don't clear the jockey, it's just gonna be like a shorter charge for the charger when he comes in. Harder to clear, but yeah. I think that it was kind of on Dylan there. He needed to, first of all, not be up there, and then after he got jockeyed, he had to be ready for that charger to be coming for him, and like, as soon as he got cleared, he had to be ready to try to level it at least, you know? Give it a shot. But regardless, that's one dead, and that means that this map's probably going to end up being pretty close. They're going to get their 100 points for holdout. Actually, they're not going to get 100 points. They're going to get about 75 since somebody died. That could actually add up in the end. Nice little charge out. Spit on it and a jockey back inside the room. Things are looking very grim for survivors.
Don't you be shooting me. Reloading. Hey, look out.
Shell's close to dying. But they're gonna actually get her up. They should be able to get on this boat before another hit comes out. Smoker can try to delay, but I think it'd be better just to wait, honestly. They don't even have the fourth up, but they're gonna go for it. Gonna get about 4 damage there on the smoker pole. Yeah. I guess if you have a 2-2, you might as well throw it away. You want to have a tri-cap for when they get across. They get a little bit more chip damage, so why not?
Everyone on the boat.
They don't have any more pills to give her Shell, so she's gonna be slow for this hit. And
I got the pills.
that's something to keep in mind, is that you're a lot easier to tri-cap when you're slow. You have a lot less room to work with to juke chargers or hide a jockey, whatever it is. Juke behind a tree to break a smoker tongue. So being fast can make a big difference. Oh, they actually, what? Where'd they get pills? I guess somebody found pills right before they got on. Weird. So she's actually gonna be fast. And like I said, that can make a big difference when it comes to tri-caps. So let's see where in fact I want to pull this one off at. They have a spitter, which isn't really optimal, but it means that at the least if they don't land the tri-cap, they can get good damage. Hunter's gonna pounce around and try to distract. Oh wow. Nice little pouncing back. I thought that charger was actually gonna land when we were
Very close. Very, very close.
I got these pills.
I
Wow.
was very scared for Rochelle there. But Comment's a good player, and his spider senses were tingling, so he hesitated a little bit, and it saved his life.
I would have ran into that charger. For sure.
Yeah, that's actually a good tip for a lot of up-and-coming players, is that a lot of players, actually, a lot of like higher-level players, they'll try to like predict you with their charger, and a lot of the time, if you hear a charge, if you just like backpedal, or like you know, randomly switch your movement, you'll most of the time dodge it. Oh wow, nice tri-cap.
It landed instantaneously.
Yeah, that was really well timed. They had basically no time to react to that. Their only chance of stopping that was to skeet the hunter. They're talking about Farg vids. Farg Vitas.
Farg Vitas.
Yep.
Whoa.
Oh, they actually did get the 100 holdout bonus, which I'm not sure why. I'm pretty sure that in the updated version you get, like, it gets divided by how many people survive the event. I'm not sure, though. If it's not, then I might actually look into doing that, because I think that'd be better. Regardless, they do get the full points for the holdout bonus, and they're going to be down by about 100 points now.
To people living in a swamp to help you get out of a city? I don't think CETA's doing their job right.
I guess that makes sense, actually, because if somebody... The whole point of holdout bonus is that if you wipe, you still get points. Oh, did they get 75? Oh, right. Alexi told me. They got 75 for holdout, and then 25 for which, so they did get 75 from holdout bonus. So it's working as it's supposed to. I was really confused for a second there. I was like, damn, I'm pretty sure I tested that. But yeah, so it's working completely accurately, and it is really awesome, and I'm hoping that people are starting to see the benefits of it, even if we need to tweak the values and work on balancing it better.
Reload.
I think that it's a great addition to the config. So on this first hit, we're going to have... I don't know. Hide the ready up. Yeah. They're going to have a 2-cap with a Hunter Jockey, so actually a pretty decent hit for this. opening attack. You'd probably want to prefer like a charger over the jockey, but honestly I really like having a 2-2 here because this first area is like the best spot for Boomer in the entire map in my opinion. If you land a good boom, the Mudmen just destroy somebody.
I hate the Mudmen.
Yeah, it's
Like jockeys everywhere.
yeah. It was when I removed the uncommon, it was like I really was tempted to remove Mudmen, but I felt like the Mudmen really made this campaign, and that without them, this map would be even easier than it already is. And I think that, you know, it kind of helps balance out a bit the lack of spawns that you have. But yeah, if you can land like a decent boom, it's actually, in my opinion, a bit better to land like a 1 or 2 boom than a 4 boom here. Depending on the situation, obviously. If you have a tri-cap, then 4 boom's really great. But if you can just go one guy hoarded and then like throw a pounce on him with spit, that guy gets destroyed. Let's see what Infector gonna do here. Boomer actually gets baited pretty hard there. I don't think he's gonna get anything out of this. He could try to predict them and arc like right as they're coming out to bait him. That's what he tried to do, but he didn't get it quite right. Unfortunate. He's gonna get popped. But looks like Infect actually want to hold? What are they doing? Yeah, they don't want to go into just 3. I don't think I agree with that, honestly. Unless there's an early tank.
30%.
I guess. I don't know, I think they could have gone and still... Like, by the time he came up, it would have been where they wanted to hit anyways. But, regardless, they decided to hold for the tri-cap with Spit, with the Charger. Hunter's gonna get skeeted really early, and that's gonna... Yeah, that leads to the attack basically being shut down. Actually, completely getting shut down. Still 0 points not infected. Yeah, I think that even if somebody gets picked like that, you should just go with everything. Go through your cycle, you know? Even if you want to like have a tri-cap, just make sure Spitter dies last or whatever it is. Either way, tank's up in the hands of Dylan. You can be throwing some rocks here. I think this is my least favorite tank in the game. It's just... I hate it on Infected, I hate it on Survivors. Because when I'm Infected, I'm like, damn, I can't spawn anywhere, this fucking sucks. And when I'm on Infected, or when I'm on Survivor, I'm like, damn, how are they spawning there? So, I guess I just suck. But I hate it. I don't know enough about this map, I guess. I don't know where all the spawn blocking spots are. So, I get owned. But, tank's actually getting LOS pretty hard right now. Which is usually what happens on this tank, unless you're playing against me. I'm gonna try to like move to the side shack to peek through. You can actually like pull through that corner of the house by the bush. A decent little spot. I don't see many people use, but cool. Tank actually takes a decent amount of chip. I'd say it's actually a lot of chip considering that they've been LOSing him. Like if you're losing rage and you're taking 800 chip before you commit, it means you have to commit really early so you're not going to get any rocks. But you also took chip in doing it. That's like the worst case scenario. Makes the tank really easy for Survivors. And he's going to go into pass 2 now.
Reloading.
Okay, you can't... Trying to figure this out. There we go. Yeah. He's going to be pushing in now. Looks like he might actually get an early punch onto Rochelle. But not sure what he's going to get after that. Actually, a nice little punch on the coach. He needs some infected in now, though. Oh, wow, nice curve off. It should be an in-cap on to coach. Oh, almost a tri-cap. Little rolling double cap there. Still, really, really good damage.
Tank's doing some work, man.
Yeah. The tank did really well with what he had. Oh wow, nice little separation pull. He might be able to rock. Yeah, he tried to anticipate that Nick would run up to clear the smoker, but he tried to stay back. Which led to more damage being done on the pull. This is actually a ton of damage for this tank. You don't normally see this much damage done. Unless you get like a ridiculous boom. Or a tri-cap. Tank's just gonna sit back and throw rocks until he goes AI now. He'll probably actually just run it back and go AI. Yeah, he's gonna do that. He doesn't want to have this up when they're running through the map. He'd rather just have a spawn.
above here.
Let's see if survivors are going to start at the event or not. They might just want to wait back and kill a tank first, because I don't know exactly how much HP he has. It could be dangerous if they get like quad boomed and charged, and then AI tank wanders in with 1k health and gets an in-cap. I've seen it happen
I've
before,
seen it
man.
happen too.
It's so...
It's great when it
nobody
happens.
expects it. Especially after 3.5, man. People underestimate AI tanks. He didn't have enough HP right there to truly show his colors, but let's see if he gets a chance next map. Telling you, more people need to let tanks, or AI tanks take over. No, not really, please don't. I don't want to have to fucking, like, release an update because people are all sending the tanks AI. Everybody
OP.
discovers that AI tanks are actually really OP and nobody ever plays tank anymore. Oh wow, they're really stacked. Nice charge and boom. If they had a spitter, that would have just been devastating for survivors. They would have lost all their health bonus. Luckily for survivors, they didn't.
Watch out for the
I don't know why they stacked up like that on the door. They were like literally inside of each other on the door.
Oh shit!
It's not the best way to take that event, but hey, they're alive, and I didn't even make this part on my match, so I can't talk.
All right, good.
I got myself an axe.
Grab themselves some melee weapons and check this room for some pills. A little bit of a 2-cap coming in, but nothing really going for him.
Look out!
Mud bin.
Look out!
I just need to chip down Alice and Nick a little bit. They'll be good. Right now, survivors are sitting on a 300 health bonus, which is actually pretty decent for this map. Usually I'm happy, like, this may sound pathetic, but I'm usually happy with a 200 health bonus or more. Unless it's like a easy map. It's like, I usually try to play on, if we can make this map, we can wipe them. Like, I try to play off wipes instead of worrying about getting better bonus. But, little jockey coming out, well not little, pretty decent jockey coming out and back, removing the rest of Nick's perm health. That's going to drop their health bonus down to 240. One more hit on the bully should drop that down to about 160. The reason that's not a lot lower is that they don't really have in-caps on Nick or Alice. I'm not sure about the other two, I don't really remember. But as long as you haven't been in-capped, you don't get your points divided by the in-cap whatever
Is there a witch
thing.
up here?
There's a penalty for it. And yeah, there is a witch. Totally forgot about witch. They're gonna draw a counter, and I don't think Infector can be able to get in time. Yep. Plus 25 for survivors. Yeah, I don't think they should have even tried spawning on that. She was a lost cause. If anything, like spawn a or like have a smoker ready at the truck in case they do go for it. But pre-spawning like that just means that they're gonna get a free draw crown. Oh, Charger tried a little sneaky, but nothing. So, about a 188 health bonus. Well, not about. It is a 188 health bonus. And a 25-point witch bonus. Gonna bring their total to 813 for that map. Puts them in a decent spot. Means if they can wipe on this tank somehow, they are going to be in a very good position. However, if the survivors manage to take down this tank easily, like some teams do, then they'll be in a very good position to make it with a big health bonus and take the lead. So, just a reminder, we have a 2-cap outside safe room with a jockey and a hunter. Last round we saw the boomer get baited and then shut down. So let's see if... It looks like he wants to go from the same spot as the other team's boomer. Let's see if he can execute it a bit better and not get caught out with a pre-spawn.
Don't get baited, Boomer.
Yeah. He could go now, yeah. Oh wow, nice pop. Yeah, that attack got completely shut down. The most annoying thing in Left 4 Dead 2, in my opinion, is that you spawn in as a boomer, and you have to wait like a whole second before you can boom. It's like, I only have 50 health, I don't have time, Valve. I need to get this shit out.
Hey, look out!
I don't know if it was like that in Left 4 Dead 1. I want to say it was, but part of me also wants to believe that they wouldn't. Boomer gets shut down again. Really good shutdowns from the other survivors right now. He even just got skied on that rock with his pistols. Or Sheldon. Hank's pushing up a little bit to try to get some rage. He doesn't really need to do this though. He's still on his grace period. So really just needless chip.
He's already lost 6% though on that little.
Yeah. He didn't need to take any of that chip at all. He could have just sat back. I mean, I understand, like, you want to try to get a rock while the attack's coming up, but I think he was just a bit too far forward. Another shutdown coming out of survivors. No rock landing either. However, he is still getting pretty good rage. Looks like they're going to go to LOS him now, though. Now that the swans are down. He's going to probably try to hitbox Rochelle. Looks like he actually wants to go for one of the back trees. I think Rochelle's probably the easiest one to hitbox here. If you can hit it right on the outside of the right corner. But easy is a relative term because she's not just going to stand still and let you hit it.
I hear Hunter.
You're going to see another attack coming in here. And completely shut down once again. So far, Infected have 0, 0, 0, 14 points. And they're actually going to push this tank. I'm not a big fan of that. About 400 chip coming out, which is decent, but they could have forced him to second pass before spawns came in. I think if he like pushes up a bit further, it's good to push him, punish him for it, make him LOS himself. But I think right there they just gave him free rage. Oh wow, nice rock.
What?
Right through the trees. You fucking thread the needle. So that was the best thing that's happened for Infected all around. But this is the worst thing that's happened for them all around. This tank is getting destroyed right now. That's about 1k chip. And that's not really something you want on this map. Unless you just decide to play the entire thing rock tank without ever committing, which some teams do. They're like, well, we've already taken 1.5k chip, we might as well just play the whole thing rock until the thing goes AI, so just keep throwing in attacks whenever we can. And it's actually a decent way to play some tanks. See how it plays out for them here. But yeah, when attacks are getting shut down like that every time, aside from the occasional attack they had last time, I don't think that playing rock the entire time is going to work for them. I think that they might be best off just stay where he is, not try to push up anymore for rage like he has been, and just keep throwing rocks with attacks, see if he can get a lucky one. And if he does, it's great, you know, you keep playing rock until you have to push in, but he can't afford any more chip or else he can't commit this tank. If he goes below 3.8k, he'll die before he even gets a punch in. I mean, when you know as a survivor that you've gotten 2k chip on a tank, you just tunnel him. You say, alright, this tank's pretty low, let's just tunnel him as soon as he comes in before spawns even get in. Survivors are going to push him again, force him back. About 200 more chip going in there. Boomer gets popped in the back in the meantime. Hank's actually going to have to push in here, and he doesn't even have a third spawn, fourth spawn up.
We have an
Oh
AI
my god,
tank.
he went AI. Wow. Well, let's see the AI tank truly shine. I told you, he is underrated, but let's see if this is a chance for him to prove himself. Oh no, see what they did there that was wrong was actually pounce the guy that the tank was going for. I mean, I don't blame the AI tank for that. I feel like Infected made a misplay there. Regardless, this AI tank knows what's up. He's even shaking his screen and everything to show off. What a player. I think that AI tank was actually pretty good. I think that they just... When you see an AI tank running at someone and throwing a rock at them, you don't pounce and charge the same person. You don't pounce and charge the same person in the first place, but especially not when they're being cornered by a tank. You know, if it was your teammate playing the tank, you wouldn't do it. So you gotta try... You can't communicate with the AI tank, but you gotta try to understand it. You gotta get in its head.
You need a whisper key for the tank.
Yeah, you need to... You need like a Caesar Milan, the dog whisperer, to come in.
Caesar Milan.
And he's like, the tank like goes for the guy that he pounds, and he's like, no tank. Yeah. Either way, like not the worst tank. They got an in-cap and about 40 damage on all the other survivors, so it's a pretty decent spread, but it's not nearly as much damage as the last tank got, I don't think. I don't really remember, to be completely honest. I have short-term memory, but I want to say that's... Yeah, I guess it's about even, probably. Just the other team had 2 in-caps, I think. Yeah, actually the other team had a lot more damage. They had 2 in-caps and somebody down to like 20 health. Right now they're sitting on a 648 health bonus, which is pretty good. This event I don't think is that hard. It's just that first initial part where you get out on the wing and then you get hoarded pretty bad.
Reload.
Let's see how they're going to take that and what Infected want to do there. There's actually some pills on the dock here. That'll help out.
We might need
Nobody's grabbing them? Okay, now they decide to finally pick them up. Had a little meeting about it.
cricket bat here.
Had to come to an agreement on who was going to get them.
I guess walking isn't so bad.
But as you can see, Charger and Spitter are set up above them. Boomer is set up underneath the wing, and Smoker's going to be going for that little sneaky pull to the side. What I expect to happen here is a boom as soon as the door opens, and then a pull towards that tree, and then the Charger's going to take either intercept or... Wow, they're actually going to run this back. Wow. Infected, we're not ready for that, and I didn't really expect it either. I mean, it's not that surprising, but usually when tank's down, you just rush after this event. I mean, I guess when you're sitting on this much health bonus, you might as well. Because as we saw, they can completely shut down attacks in this area. They did it during tank. It's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. They are bleeding, but they have 4 pills, and the bleed won't really be relevant. Oh wow! Oh my god, we all got baited! That was the most amazing bait, but I don't think it's actually gonna work. They ran back to try to bait the attack, I guess, saying, oh, we're running back. And then Infected went in, and now they don't have spawns up for this choke, but, or at least that's what survivors think, but they actually do have spawns.
They
Let's
do?
see if they can hit. Wow. Yeah. I think survivors got pretty lucky there. That could have been really bad for them if they thought spawns weren't up and got a good 3-boom on them. But they managed to shut down the attack, and it works out for them pretty well. I think what happened there was they were going to run it back, and then as soon as they shut down the attack, somebody in the team was like, yo, they have nothing, let's go! And then there was like indecision for like 2 or 3 seconds, and then they ran. I think if they just like, as soon as he said, hey, let's run guys, they just did it, they would have been a bit better off there, but hey, they made it work. That's usually how it goes, like in everything in Left 4 Dead. Another attack, it's... Oh, well, I guess a decent amount of damage, but for the most part shut down. They're down to a 460 health bonus, so they've lost about 150 points in the last 2 or 3 attacks. But they're going to be happy with that. It's a pretty big bonus for this map. Especially if they can get the Switch Crown. They'll be sitting pretty good. They're actually all bleeding now, so... Not really that important this late in the map, but something to keep in mind. If they're sitting around for too long, they're going to be losing points. Little pullback. Charge doesn't land though, and Spit. Free Spits to try to get something. Seems to be a recurring theme of this map. Nothing lands. Which is going to die in the meantime up front. Comment. Easy crown.
We can get through up here.
You know, witches don't act weird if you just crown them. True. Bravo said it best. You don't want witches to act weird, just crown them like men. Or
Good
women.
job.
Strong, independent women. And survivors are going to make the map with a 356 health bonus. That'll put them in the lead by about 60 points, 70 points. But as you can see, the other team did more infected damage, so really they're the better team. But unfortunately, they don't get any points for being the better team. I'll probably have to change that next update to be like 300 points or something.
Oh shit, they didn't make it.
So we're loading into map 3 here. Really close game. You know, that's what you expect when you got Team Super Secret Santas against Team 757.
Very secret.
Yeah, they're... Shh. You know, they're a secret group of guys.
Super sneaky snakes.
Secret...
Saucin'.
I just keep on using the word secret. Sneaky... Scurvy scallops. They're wild dudes. They're gonna have a boomer, hunter, smoker, and something else that I don't see, but we'll find out. Oh, a charger. So a decent tri-cap here. What? There's no charger. What am I... What am I looking at? What is that? Is that a spitter? Yeah, it's a spitter. They have a 2-cap. Hard to tell. That was almost a nice DP. Didn't quite land, but it would have been pretty good interception. Decent amount of damage considering the hit. Oh, not really great. Very mediocre hit. But survivors are going to be able to push forward. And let's see where tank is. 56 for witch and 80 for tank. So they have nothing to worry about. They can just keep pushing for now.
Reload.
And our survivors are just going to take the time and clear horde. Not really feeling any pressure, as you don't ever when you're survivor and you're not bleeding. Interesting boomer spawn there. I don't think that boom ever had a chance when he pressed M1. Even if he could boom through rocks and had laser vision.
Hey, I'm reloading.
It was a bit preemptive. So
We need some DLR boomers. Those are really
yeah, we really need some DLR boomers. I'm working on it. The thing is, I'm trying to integrate it into Pro Mod, and the hard thing is that I'm trying to make it so that not only, you know, are they super epic where they can explode and hurt everybody, but... Oh wow, failed draw crown. If you don't want to just act weird, just crown them. And this could actually end up hurting them pretty bad because every spawn is up right now. Charger missed a boom guy. Come on, man. Come on. I think that's Acer? Find out. Yeah, that's Acer. I'm gonna have to have a talk with him later. But all things considered, survivors actually make it out of that surprisingly okay. If that charge landed on the boom guy, and then they had like a smoker covering it, that could have been just disastrous. So, Witch is dead. They're not going to get the 25 points, that's the shitty part for them. What happens when you miss a crown? You get punished. But tank will be up after event, it looks like. Wow, I haven't seen this tank in a long time. So they're probably going to run this tank or this event back. Which a lot of people don't actually know. This event does end.
Really?
It's just that, yeah. You don't really ever see it come into play except for when there's a tank like this. So something that a lot of teams used to do was they'd hit the event and run back to the open water area. You'll see because they're probably going to go there. But the open area on the other side of the shack. And people would do this like every time for this event, pretty much, unless they were all bleeding. It's just a good way to preserve health bonus, really. But the downside to it is that you have a run back hit, and you give them a lot more time to attack. So if tank's already dead, a lot of teams now just rush it. But yeah, you can wait out this event if you want. A lot of teams used to take it out in the water to the right of where they are right now. You'll see there's like a wide open water area, and they'd stay right up against that red fence. And it was pretty hard to do anything, but that was back in the days of HR, so I assume the strat has changed since then. And while they're going so far back, this is ridiculous. And I'm not sure this spot's any better than the spot I was talking about. I feel like they're more surrounded by spawns here than they are in the other spot. Nice little smoker charger combo there. Gets about 40 damage onto Rochelle. what I'm talking about though is that, I mean, sure, you're in an open area, so you can pop boomers or whatever, but they're coming from so many different ways that you turn to kill a boomer, and then you look back and, oh, Rochelle took 50 damage to a charger. I mean, I think that you're better off even just being up on these docks, which it looks like they're going to be doing now.
Reloading.
Rochelle's going to be looking in this room for ammo. There's usually a gun spawn in there, I believe. In fact, I have a 2-2, and they're going back out into the open water? They're really split up right now, and there's going to be a separation pull up top. That's going to be a lot of damage. That's probably going to be an end cap. Yeah, that's an end cap under Rochelle. Coach was up there with her still, but he was boomed on and didn't really have a clear line on her.
Reload.
I don't know what's up with you guys and being able to clear through booms, but I can't see shit when I'm boomed on. I don't know if I need to get some mad hacks or what, but I can't see anything when I'm boomed. So you gotta be telling me, or I'm using echolocation. I just start yelling at you until you respond.
Give me a general area, and I'll M2
Yeah,
my way.
exactly. It's like some people like they get smoked, and like everybody, there's like a 3-boom out, and they get smoked, and they just stay silent. That frustrates me so much.
Stop shooting me!
Hey, I'm reloading.
But whatever.
Hey, look out, Mugman, right there.
Another attack shut down. Sitting on a 444 health bonus, but something to keep in mind is that they only have one set of fills and they have 2 bleeding, and they still have a tank. And then they have to go back through these choke points up here. Because even without Horde, this is still a series of chokes that are pretty difficult. So, Tank should be spawning up here pretty soon. Looks like Infected decide just to get a hit. They don't want to pass up on hitting on the choke. It looks like Hunter went AI. Tank is up now. In the hands of Evil, of Santa's Skitty Serpents. And he's going to be pushing his way in. Little thing that not many people know is that you can actually jump over these rocks as survivors, and it's an exploit, and I'm going to block it probably next update, but I'm pretty sure it's illegal in this tournament, so don't do it. You can actually like completely skip the event. Well, not skip the event. You can start the event and then skip all the choke points.
Reloading here!
But yeah. Tank's just kind of hanging around, trying to get a rock. That's gonna land. Good rock, but now he's kind of got himself in a bad spot. Oh, I didn't even know you could go behind here. Holy crap. Today I learned. A little sneaky spot for a tank to be. And I think when Tank's back here, you just gotta say screw it and push forward, which I think they're gonna do. I mean, they're all bleeding, and they have 2 bleeding and they have no pills. They can't really afford to run this tank back. But Tank makes a smart play and pushes ahead of them, making it hard for them to do this. But there's still a decent spot for them to fight Tank right here where they are. They just need to watch boomer spawns from below. Tank is at 50% rage on pass 1. Down to 30 now. Make that 20 and it's dropping quickly. Gonna probably go to pass 2 here in a second. Oh wow, he's at 5%. If you can get a rock right now, it'd be really huge. Oh, they're gonna keep pushing. And he doesn't get the rock.
Watch out!
I like the survivors right now. This is a good strat. But he does get a rock. So back up to full. But what they need to keep in mind, Infected, is that survivors aren't even caring about killing the tank right now. I mean, if he comes in, they'll kill him, sure, but they're just taking an attack, pushing forward, taking an attack, pushing forward, and pretty soon they're going to be at the ramp to go up safe room, and they're going to force your tank to come in, and you better have spawns up when that happens. Yeah, it looks like that's what they're going to do. They're going to keep forcing Infected. Oh wow, Boomer just spawned right in front of Nick, and he like looked at it and then turned around like I think he thought it was a common or something. He probably could have popped that before it got anyone. Let's see if that ends up hurting them. Important to mention right now is that Nick is black and white, so that could come into play here. Tank comes in. I don't agree with Infected sending in their attack right now. Survivors can push this really hard now. I mean, they're probably not going to be able to run into safe room past him, but he's going to have to come in and they're not going to have spawns up. I mean, they'll be happy with somebody eating a rock if they can make it up this ramp. Yep, here he comes, and they're just gonna shoot the hell out of him. Reloading. Well, they do end up getting a kill kill, an end cap, and a separation pulse. That's probably going to be the wipe. But I feel like, I don't know. I don't think that was worth it for the infected. They let the survivors push up so far. They got so many distance points that they really didn't have to. In fact, he might even be able to kill this tank. They have no more spawns up, and he's in the open with 1k health. Let's see if Coach can pull this off. This would actually be really huge.
Come on, Coach.
400 health left on tank, down to 200. But it looks like the person on the ground's going to die, and then he's going to have a lot of horde pouring in on him, so he needs to clear this horde. Even if he can't get the pickup, if he can clear this horde so that he doesn't get immediately swarmed. Oh, he's going to go for it. He's going to try to make safe for him. He's got to shut down this one jockey and he'll have it. Oh, but the pull! It's always a smoker.
Always the smoker. Jesus.
Man, if they didn't have the smoker, if that was a charger or even a hunter, I think he would have made that map. I think he would have been able to stop the jockey down and then kill whatever the other spawn was. But either way, really well played by Coach to, or survivors in general, I think, knowing that they were in a rough spot, that they weren't going to be able to kill that tank, and just putting all the infected on, putting all the pressure on infected instead of themselves. I seriously love that style of play. I do that pretty much on every team that I've ever been on. It's just like, all right, well, we're bleeding out, and they're going to try to rock tank us. So that sounds pretty boring. Let's make it hard for them instead of hard for us. And then you just fucking push. It's really sweet. I don't know. It works out a lot more than you'd think. So score is going to be 1952 to 1316 going into this half of the map. I thought they had... oh no, that's right. They were up by like 50 points. So
It's
let's see how
Super
survivors can handle
Skittle
it.
sorters.
Oh, Super Skittle sorters, right. How could I forget that? Yeah, gonna reflect off somebody, or off something somebody said in chat. They haven't seen a Charger Land yet, and I gotta say, Swamp Fever is probably like the worst map for Chargers other than the map 1. It's just like so much open area, but then in the open area there's like rocks and trees to jump up and hide behind. It's just, I don't know, a nightmare for a Charger. It's alright for boomers, you know, it's not great for boomers, but if you do land a boom, it's great. And nice little pull. They steal the cap, but they're gonna have some spit on it. Yeah, nothing really there. Actually, about even to the damage that last team had. Last team had 7 damage on that first... Oh, excuse me, first hit. I just woke up, like, and then immediately came into casting this. I'm still doing the wake-up noises. Survivors are gonna move their way up. I don't know why they took the long way. I don't really see any benefit to that since there's no Witcher tank up yet. And infected enough spawns, but hey, maybe they just wanted to go for. I'm just gonna be working his way in here. He's gonna be the distraction here for a boomer and back, but yeah, decent damage for that area. I like how they did that. They sent the hunter and the jockey from front, so then it kind of forced Soros to be looking forward, but they should have had somebody watching the back for the boom. If that boom was a little bit better, then that would have been a lot better hit.
Asking, when are we going to see HR added back?
When are we going to see HR added back? That's a good question. It's actually a bug in ProMod 3.5.3 that the HR is not in there. I don't know how it happened. I don't know where the HR went. If anybody has seen the HR, please contact me on Steam. I'm trying to find the HR, so if you find it, please. The HR needs you. And I appreciate everything you guys do for the community with helping me find the HR. Thanks. Until then, it's going to have to be used as an ammo pickup, so survivors are going to be pushing up. Probably they're going to do the same thing as last team did, where you start the event and run back. I want to remember, there's a spot like right here you can take the event that I remember teams used to do occasionally, like very rarely. I want to say it's like right up here on this platform. You just sit there on that platform and just... It wasn't bad, but it was like we don't really want to run back into your attack, so we're going to sit here for a while.
Until you attack us.
Yeah, and then we're going to run back. But they're not afraid of the run back attack. Why would you be when that happens? I want, you know, we need statistics, that you can check as a caster, like charged people, you know, like see how many times the charger's connected.
I want percentages.
Well, think about if you could just do like, watch, like this. And it would, oh fuck, that doesn't show up, I'm gonna do this. If you could do that, and it would say how many people were charged this game, you know? Just like random shit like that you could check as a caster. Be like, wow, I haven't seen like any charges on this game. Oh, that's because only one has. I'm gonna look into that. That would actually be kind of cool, but I don't know how feasible it is, or if anybody even wants to do that. But who knows, maybe. In the meantime, while I was talking about cool things in Pro Mod that aren't there yet, another attack got shut down. Boomer landed, but nothing else. Infected have a decent hit for this area. I actually prefer having a spitter over a boomer in this area. Just because it's pretty hard to wobble a big boomer in there. And at least you can like spit on a pounce or something. Here's another thing that people don't do enough, alright? Here's a ballsy thing I'm gonna say. I feel like if you have a tri-cap, and it's like a hard spot to land caps like this, just free spit. Force the survivors to move, and then as they're moving, your cappers will have an easier time landing. That comes back to the whole, you know how it's harder to land, or easier to land a tri-cap when they're slow. It's the same idea. If they're like worried about running out of spit, and like trying to shovel common off them while they're running out of spit, they're a lot easier to cap. But, I mean, obviously there's like right place and time for it. Just spitting in the open is not going to really work, because they're just going to run out of it immediately, but if it's like they're in a hallway or something, you spit in the hallway, and they have to go running out of it, it gives your team a lot more of a chance to land the caps. And sometimes just landing the cap is better than having your team all die and then free spitting and blocking a path or whatever. So, you know, use your discretion on that.
Someone said PSIM is hiding the HR.
Is PSIM hiding it? Did he take it with him? I knew it! It was like as soon as he said he was done with L4D, the HR went missing. Oh my gosh.
Conspiracy.
That sneaky little skittle skirter.
Skittle sorter.
Yeah.
Reloading.
Sneaky little skittle sorter.
Reload. Look out.
Alternatively, sneaky little skittle squirter.
Oh!
That's a little grosser though.
Reload.
Watch out!
I don't know what he's doing, squirting skittles all over the place. But hey, his lifestyle. This charger is gonna get shut down. Yeah. Oh my god.
Reloading.
Like, let alone the fact that he spawned right in front of him, he like jumped, so he had more hang time. It's just like, you jumping straight into 3 shotguns or whatever in a melee weapon, you're just gonna get destroyed. They're gonna push forward on this tank, like, immediately. Interesting.
Watch out.
I guess this might be the new strat? I don't know, I haven't really been playing much Swamp. You know, I don't know what the new teams are doing, but back in the day, it was, you know, you'd run it right back where you fought the event.
I haven't seen a tank this late, like recently. I have no idea.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, it's been a long time since I've seen this tank, but I feel like it used to be pretty common. Tank's gonna commit, and where the survivors are right now is actually a really nice spot to fight tank. A little one boom comes out, but they need to help him. He gets a corner right now to Nick. If they can land a nice 2-cap, this could be a wipe. But no, gets cleared. They're actually a little bit of horde. Why is he not going for the boom guy here? Guess it doesn't matter because he's still going to get an in-cap, but I think he could have had a free in-cap before he even took an extra 1k chip there.
Get up, get up. Hey,
Survivors are going to be sitting on about a 300 health bonus, I think.
Get up!
No, probably bigger than that. It's just the in-caps that are messing it up.
Yep.
Hey, I ain't leaving you, but you better get
Yeah, that's going to be a huge health bonus, actually. It's going to be like 500.
There's a hunter out there.
Thanks.
Yeah, 552. Wow, that is huge for this map. I was like, I checked the health bonus and I was like, oh, 230, and then I was like, I checked the tab and I'm like, oh shit, that's a lot of perm health. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit higher. Wow. That's pretty big going into this finale. That's like really big going into this finale. Plus they got the witch and the other team didn't. Bully is acknowledging that he's always the one who friendly fires the most. Maybe he'll reflect on that and look into ways he can fix that, because I don't know how other teams work, but my team, I always kick off the most friendly fire player. Like at the end of the tournament, I kick them off, every tournament, and I've gone through so many players now, but it's for the best, you know. You don't want friendly fire. Not good for a team.
We have some more recommendations, Jacob.
Oh no.
Let's see. People want a golden shotgun to be added.
Dude, do they know about it? The golden shotgun, man, that's a story right there. I wonder if that person knows me or something. Back when we were on... I don't remember what the team name was, but it was me, Marvels, Killatoy, and I think maybe on Firth. And we all... Killatoy like found some random golden shotgun on some mod website and thought it was really funny. So we all got it, and we only used shotguns, the chrome shotgun. And we just basically rushed everything with our golden shotguns, and then somebody came up with the stupid idea of add-on disabler, and Killatoy quit the game. So good job, add-on disabler guy. You made Killatoy quit.
God damn it.
Yeah. That's why he needs donations. He needs donations so he can develop a new hack that bypasses the detection. Hib is complimenting the survivors, apparently.
Hib is excited.
Leave it to Hib, just like, in the middle of a match message you and be like, hey, I just wanted to let you know I think you're doing really good. Fucking Hib. Oh wow, instant clear in the smoke, and Charger's gonna try to work his way in. Not really gonna get anything there though. Yeah, about 20 damage, not bad, but could have been a lot better. That instant clear on the tongue just screwed him. Gonna go for the crown here.
Stay away from the witch.
And easy. I mean, really, when spawns are down, you shouldn't miss a crown. Unless you try to draw crown it because you're afraid of real crowning. And then
Words of
you draw a
wisdom.
crown and she does something weird. I thought of a new strat. Alright, I want to hear your opinion on this.
I'm ready.
I thought, for this tank right here, why don't teams ever go upstairs in this building, right here on the right with the windows, and just take it up here, and have one person like out on the balcony,
Reloading!
and then as soon as tank comes in, you just all jump out the window and go running down the street. It's amazing. You like chip him a ton as he's coming up the stairs, and then you just all run away and shoot him as he's chasing you down the street. I tried it once in a pug, and my team wasn't behind me, so I was the only one up there, so it didn't work out as well.
You kind of want
But-
the whole team with you.
Yeah, you need your whole team for this strat, but when I did initially try it, you know, I did a ton of damage to the tank. I juked him out the windows, and I went running down the street and I was shooting him. But then my team apparently died because whatever, there's like infected or something, I don't know. But that is a challenge, alright? I want to see a team pull that off. I want to see a team try that strategy, and if you record it, send it to me, I don't even know, I'll give you something. I'll give you a big fat kiss. I want to see it done in a scrim. Because I guarantee it's so much better than it sounds. It's like everybody doesn't want to experiment with it, but if you try it, maybe it's the best strat you've ever seen, and then you're like, damn, Jacob just made us the best team in North America.
It
So,
sounds like
give
a
it
Hib
try.
strat.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like a Hib strat, except for it could actually work. I mean, no offense, Hib. I love you. But it's like some of the stuff you say about some strats, I have to question. I gotta say that a lot of the Hib strats do actually work. Hib strats are kind of similar to my strats in that it's supposed to be the surprise factor that like they're not expecting you to do it, you know, so you catch them off guard. Hib doesn't like do a strat just because like it's different, you know. He does it because he knows the other team won't be ready for it. So,
I'm reloading.
or if they are ready for it, he believes that, you know, it's actually superior to the other strat. And I think this strat is actually better, if not equal to running back to safe room. So I want to see a team try it out. Anyways, Tank's gonna be pushing in here. He decided not to go for the logs. He was playing with them at first, but gave up. He's actually like 15% second pass. I didn't realize that. Oh wow. He's gonna probably have this thing kept on a coach. If I were him, I'd try to get out after this. Oh no, he missed a big punch there. He's got to get out now. He can try to play around these trees, or I guess he's just gonna keep running. Taking a lot of shit. Oh wow, that hurts so bad. I think he would have been better off just staying by those trees. Oh my god, he's cornered himself. Well, at least he got punch onto Rochelle and another onto Coach. He can probably get an in-cut on Coach here if his team helps him. Actually, he's gonna go for Rochelle. He's getting so much damage, he really shouldn't be, in my opinion. Wow. He's gonna eventually die, but that is so much damage.
Look out now!
I have no idea.
Get some revenge.
Thanks for that.
Search these houses.
Is that really one of your strats, Ib? Are you kidding me? No, you can't take this from me. You're gonna say that, you're gonna go post on L4D Nation and say that I stole a strat and then we need ABAB format to fix that. But no. Alright? That strat, I made up. I used it in a pug. I will not let you take that from me. If anything, I will agree to, if you want to like work out a partnership where we can both claim rights to it, that's fine with me. But you're not taking that from me. And if you actually do that strat, can I join your team? Because that sounds really fun. Okay.
Don't take it away from him, Hib.
Yeah, you can't take that from
Don't
me,
take it
please.
away.
It's all I got left.
This shit hurts.
So, I think it's worth noting that Survivors actually got pretty fucked up there. They have 2 bleeding and no pills remaining, so they're going to have the 4 pills from the finale, and maybe, I don't know if they still spawn, but there could be a pill or 2 over by the stairs. I don't know if those are still there or not. Don't really remember. Oh wow, nice little double charge. That's going to be a black and white Rochelle. They're going to probably wipe. Maybe not now, maybe not in the next attack or 2, but tank for sure.
Tank for sure, yeah.
So, 757 could actually turn this game around. Well, not really turn the game around, but they fell behind last map, and they could probably have a chance to turn it around here. I think that Survivors on that tank just played pretty sloppy. They did a really good job pushing and chipping him, but then he shouldn't have gotten that punch as he came around the corner. Like, you know where he is. Just go out wide, and all 4 of you just come around the corner shooting him, and he dies. But here we go with another attack. Hunter's probably going to get speeded here. He's really chipped. Yep. And yeah, another shutdown. Survivors are going to go to the normal spot up in the corner here of the stairs. Pretty much everyone takes it here nowadays. I think one of the hardest things for people coming from Xbox to PC is probably adjusting to the different strats. Because I know on Xbox, like, I don't know how it is now. I know like when I started, or when I came to PC, people were starting to adapt PC strats on Xbox, so it might be different now, but I know that they used to like always take this event outside. A little bit of a charge down. It's actually a pretty good charge. Oh my god. That actually like almost killed Rochelle. That was like one more slam. But yeah. The reason I mentioned that is because I believe World of Noise is an Xbox player, and I thought there was one other Xbox player in the team, but I guess not. But yeah, a lot of Xbox players are coming to PC recently, and if you're an Xbox player watching the stream, hey, what's up? I'm an Xbox player. You might know me. I used to play with Chicken. I wasn't really loved at the time because of the group I hung out with, but, you know, I don't hold any grudges, so come to PC, and I will gladly help you get into the scene. I'll answer any config questions you have, and even if you have any questions about L4D and Xbox, you know? You want to know more about me? Whatever. Feel free to add me on Steam and ask me. Post on L4DNation.com. You know? I'd love to see the Xbox community starting to get more involved with the PC community. But yeah, if you're thinking about coming to PC and you're an Xbox player, do it. It's awesome. It really is. I did it about 3 years ago, and it's been amazing.
Did you play any PC games before that? Or
Nope, I came to PC for L4D 2.
Huh. That's cool.
I didn't even like plan on being an elite gamer, you know? It just kind of turned out that way.
Oh, the tank's
Oh
up.
wow, nice rock. Now, here's a... Oh wow, another nice rock. Here's something I want to bring up though, is that if you like just spawn as tank and you throw a Hail Mary rock, it's nice that you get the damage, but as soon as you do that, you lose your grace periods. You lose 25 seconds of rage by doing that. So, you know, think about it before you just throw a rock. You know, usually it's worth the damage, but, you know, maybe you want to play a
situational, I
big up
guess.
tank. Yeah, it's another thing to consider. You know, I like to bring up random things that people can think about. Anyways, we're probably gonna see Tank bleeding them out here. There's no pills left that I can tell. There might be some by the stairs. I'm gonna check really quick. No, there's no pills left. And 2 people slow. If they just wait with this tank until he's at about 40% second pass and he pushes in, it should be an easy wipe. He can just go in, punch down Ellis, go in, punch down Coach, and then just focus for shell and killer. He actually made a smart decision there to go out on the balcony and then drop down on them since they were running out through the front door. Or through the balcony, I guess. If he had jumped down, he probably would have gotten duked pretty hard. He's gonna get the down on Dallas right away. He's trying to get this kill on Rochelle, which I think he's gonna get. Yeah, that's gonna be a wipe.
That's it.
Yep. Nice charge in the back to secure it. So that means they're down by, I'm sorry, Team Sharpie, Snorting, Sugar. No, Sharpie, Snorting...
Snarpy, snorting sharks?
Sharpie, Snorting Sharks is up by 900 points going into the final half of the map. Which means it's still definitely possible. Remember, there's only one finale tank. There's the intro tank, and then there's a finale tank, and then you have about 3 waves of horde, 2 or 3 waves of horde, and then the boat comes. So if you can make it through the tank without getting completely destroyed, I think probably this first tank is most important. If you don't get destroyed here, then you can take the event pretty decently, and you go into the second tank with good health, you should be okay. You can make this map, and they only need 100 health bonus, which really is nothing on this finale.
I'll hold on to these pills.
Alright. Hib's got a lot of messages for me in chat. I'm trying to catch up, but it's hard. Gotta cast, so I'll check what you said in a second, Hib. Anyways, Jockey's gonna pre-spawn on the right, try to make some noise. You know, he's like, oh, maybe they'll look at me and then Charger can land, but really, you think it's gonna work against a good team? No, the answer's no, as we just saw. A little bit of damage though coming out. I mean, I think the whole spawning to try to get their attention thing works better if you spawn right before the Charger spawns, because instinctively when you hear a Jockey spawn, you're gonna look at it, right? But if you hear a Jockey pre-spawn, you can be like, okay, there's a Jockey on the left, keep an eye out for spawns coming from the right, you know? I think it works better if you spawn like right before the other capper spawns so that you can be a distraction. Not like right before, but maybe like a second or 2. Just so that they have to turn their head.
Reloading.
Anyways, they have a tri-cap up with a boomer. And we're probably going to be seeing a hit up here at this corner. Yeah, looks like they're going to be going in now. Everything's coming from the back though. So yeah, nothing's going to land there. I think they just put too much from one direction there. Everybody just turned around and tunneled it. I'm not sure where that boom guy's going. Ellis just decided to go run into that room. I guess he just didn't want to take any common ship.
Yeah.
And knew his team could get tank up.
Be safe with it, I guess.
Yeah. I guess better to do that than get caught out in the open with a log or something. So survivors are just going to run straight back. They're not doing the strat that I've been seeing a lot lately, where survivors will play it up, and then when they think tank's on second pass, they'll just run all the way back, and it forces tank to commit right away. Or else he just goes AI. And I'm not a fan of that strat. I think that strat's pretty lame, but you know, it's like, let me play my tank. I want to own you guys. Either way, he's going to be throwing some rocks here, see if he can get a lucky one, but I doubt he will. Pretty hard to get a rock from this angle. Now he's going back for the log. Decided to give up on rocking. See how this works out for him. This means that he can't go back to rocking because he's already lost too much rage. Not that you really want to play this rock tank anyways. And while that was a pretty decent hit, I was kind of lucky the way that it rolled down for him. I don't think that... Oh, wow, another great hit. I think it's going to be hard for him to do anything in this log. I think he needs to give up on it. Just have it there as a threat, so that if you get an end cap, you can play off it. But Like, he had a boom right there, and now all the hordes
Horde's
by the
almost
time it
gone.
goes in because he messed around with log. Yeah, this is not good for them. They're gonna come around that way. Yeah, he's going back for the log now because he has no spawns up, and I think he's hosed. He might get like a curve rock or something, but I don't think he's gonna get any more punches on this tank. Yeah, he's gonna try to run away, and we saw what happens when you do that last map. If you run away in this open field, you're just gonna get chipped down really hard.
They shoot the shit out of that thing.
Yeah, his only hopes now is getting a lucky rock, curve rock or something. He's not gonna get anything else. Oh, look at Acer. He's smart. He's using the map to his advantage. Some people don't even notice that. You can get up on the roof with those barrels right there. Get familiar with the game, guys. It was added in 3.4, I believe, Pro Mod. Now, Tank is technically stuck, but it's only because he's aggroed on the boom target, so he's like basically butting his head into the wall over and over again.
He's just following Rochelle.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's
So
weird.
if they leave the room, he won't be stuck. So I wouldn't say he's technically stuck, but according to the rules, if Tank is ever like not moving, you have to call it out. So
He's dancing with Rochelle.
yeah, there you go. Yeah. So Infected do the right thing, and they say that he's stuck. You know, I think you're required to do it within a few seconds of him getting stuck in the rules.
Jockey! Stop shooting each other.
Again, I don't think he was really stuck per se, just being stupid. It's kind of like if a tank was just climbing up over and over again, you know? I wouldn't say he's really stuck, he's just having pathing issues. But I guess it's the same thing, so whatever. They're going to the good tank fight spot. They realize the error in their ways, and they're like, oh man, there's ammo up here and everything? We should have fought it up here. Wow. If only we listened to Jacob.
Jacob's track.
I'm reloading.
Yeah.
Jacob.
Jacob. Jacob. There we go. Trademarked.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Boomer went in, and nothing else really went after that, for whatever reason. I guess they just wanted to sack and have like a spitter on this drop here. I guess that makes sense. This can be a pretty good attack. Let's see how super sassy
See the scaffolding?
so, squirrels, super
Snakes.
sassy squirrels will handle this next hit. Looks like they actually want to go in up top. And that's gonna get shut down, yeah. It would have been good if the hunter landed bottom, but he got dead stuck. Because it would have forced them to try to run to clear him, and then the caps up top would have had an easier time capping.
Can anyone hear me?
Oh wow, Rochelle so far ahead. She already started it. Just about to hit it the second time.
We're at the plantation house.
And right now, they're actually on decent health to make this map. I mean, ideally, you don't want to have anyone bleeding going into the finale, but, you know, can't. That's not really something you can plan on happening, because it's pretty common for a tank to get an in-cap. So, still definitely survivable.
Hey, watch out!
They're going to go back up to the same spot as last team. Spitter actually got his spit blocked. Yeah. That's something else. I'm going to bring it up. You know, I'm just going to keep pointing shit out as I see it. If you see a spitter spawn and, like, you know, somebody gets charged and you know you're not going to be able to clear that charger in time,
Run in front.
get in the way of the spitter. Get in the way of the spitter. It is seriously huge if you block spit. I mean, you're talking about saving your team about 40 perm health. That's just huge.
Son of a beast.
Even if you think you can get the clear on the charger, walk in front of the spitter as you're shooting at the charger. Melee the spitter if she's in range. Meleeing spitter will cancel her spit, even if the spit's already, like, coming out of her mouth. Not if it's, like, if the projectile's in the air, it won't, but you have about 1 second after she spits where you can melee her. Actually less than that, like half a second. If she's like, yeah, you know, and then you melee her, then no spit. Yeah, interrupt the spitters. Alright, so during the pause, I'm gonna go ahead and read whatever Hib was trying to tell me.
Smoker's got me. I can't see this.
Alright, that's a lot of catching up to do. Now, we'll catch up later. It was something about a top tier Xbox player or something. And if you're saying I'm a top tier Xbox player, thank you so much, Hib.
Reloading.
That means so much to me. If not, then yeah, you're right. I'm not a top tier player on Xbox.
What you should be is top tier PC player with an Xbox controller.
Yes, there we go. That's my venue. That's where I can finally be appreciated.
Did this ever
Actually, I don't know. Oh, a little bit of a quick pounce coming out there. I didn't not expect him to just come flying at him like that. I was just watching Roller Noise's perspective, and all of a sudden a hunter came flying at my face, and it actually freaked me out for a second. Tank is up, and Infector actually did a really good job before this tank chipping down survivors. So it's looking a lot more likely that they could wipe here, especially with the tank spawn that Infected got. He's going to be getting a rock here under Rochelle, and she's going to go down. Wow. This is looking not great for survivors. Do they have any pills left? Let's see. They still have 3 pills over at the table, but I don't know if they're going to be able to make it to that. If they can just kill this tank, then they will make this map. I can promise you that. Let's see if they can pull it off, though. Coach is really sucked. He's going to get jockeyed up ahead. He's over by the trees, but... Oh, wow, the charge, too. That's going to be a wipe. Wow, that was so close. It was just that boom that they ate when they were trying to run out. It really screwed them. And the tank spawning on top of you. What you want to do is push out a bit before tank spawns, because if you're inside the house, the tank will spawn on the roof almost 100% of the time. But if you're outside, he'll spawn either over where the last team's tank spawned, or he'll spawn out to the left. So yeah, note to teams that are watching this and haven't played their match yet, or even just puggers, you gotta push out before that tank spawn. As soon as that attack goes down, the last attack before tank, try to make your way out. Either way, good game. Pretty close game down to the end.
Very fun to watch.
And yeah, fun to watch. Fun to cast, fun to wake up to. And hope you all enjoyed it. Obviously follow Ninja's channel. My name's Jacob404. I'm going to go ahead and plug myself because I'm a whore.
Do it.
If you like my casting, you know, check out my stream. I'm going to link it in a moment because I'm going to be getting into streaming more now that my internet has been fixed. So if you like the casting, check it out. Thanks for watching. And yeah, hope you all had fun. Catch you next time.
Take it easy, guys.